Hey, what's happening guys? My name is Shukesh. Today I have for you a side-by-side comparison in between the all-new Samsung Galaxy On8 and the Redmi Note 3. Though there is a huge price difference, the Note 3 is available at 12,000 rupees, whereas the current price of Galaxy On8 is 16,000 rupees. But these two phones are very close in terms of the display size, resolution, the RAM, camera, etc. So let's find out which one to buy. Now, as far as the exterior design and the looks are concerned, it's up to you which one you prefer. Both have excellent build quality and I really like the metal frame around the On8. The unibody design of Redmi Note 3 is also awesome. There is NFC support on this Samsung mid-range, which is really nice, and most importantly you are getting a dedicated slot for your SD card and your secondary SIM card, whereas the Redmi Note 3 sports a hybrid slot for the SIM 2. That is, you have to either use the SD card or the SIM card too, which is a big letdown for me. In addition to that, the battery is non-user replaceable, and on the Galaxy On8 you have a camera flash at the front, which is extremely handy in dark. On the other hand, the Redmi Note 3 sports a very handy multicolored LED notification light, and there is also fingerprint sensor, which is very useful. You won't have to put the password every time. Fingerprint sensors are now an integral part of smartphones, so Samsung should actually consider putting one on their mid-range as well. There is also a secondary microphone for noise cancellation. There is an air blaster at the top as well, with which you can use this phone as a TV, your sound system, or your air conditioner remote. Now let's have a close look at the displays. Both have 5.5 inches Full HD screen, but honestly the Super AMOLED on the Galaxy On8 looks sharper, more colorful, and the viewing angles of Super AMOLED are the best in class beyond doubt. But the IPS panel on the Redmi Note 3 is also really great. It's very smooth, the pixels are crisp, and the color rendering is also, I think, more accurate. So in the display department, the On8 is the winner, though the Redmi Note 3 is not bad at all. Now let's talk about the performance of these phones, the gaming benchmarks, RAM, storage, etc. Then I will talk about the cameras and also the batteries. Now, though you have a hexa-core processor on the Redmi Note 3 compared to an octa-core one on the On8, this Cortex A72 processor with the Snapdragon 650 chipset is much more premium, and the Adreno 510 GPU is also more capable than Mali T720 you have on the On8. There you get the sensors, and as usual Samsung didn't bother to include the magnetometer on the On8, just like the J series devices. So if you are planning to buy a VR headset, you will be totally disappointed with the Samsung device. You have all the standard sensors on the Xiaomi smartphone here. Now, as I mentioned before, both phones here have the same amount of RAM, that is 3GB, which is more than enough for a smartphone in this category, and the internal storage on the Samsung mid-range is just 16GB. The Redmi smartphone boasts of 32GB storage. Now this Antutu benchmark score gives you the clear picture how powerful is this Xiaomi smartphone. The score is almost 50% more, and let me show you the 3D score, which is 3 times more than that the On8, and this is the game changer. I mean, in gaming and multitasking, the Galaxy On8 is not even close to the Redmi Note 3. I want to also show you the 3D Mark Gamers benchmark score before I talk about the gaming performance. As expected, there is huge difference in scores. You are getting almost 4 times the score on the Redmi Note 3 in Slingshot, and also in Ice Storm Unlimited it's almost double. So if you are into hardcore gaming, you should definitely consider the Xiaomi smartphone here. I have tried a lot of games on the Samsung Galaxy On8, and starting from the Nova 3, the Modern Combat 5, Brothers in Arms 3, the Asphalt 8, even the Dead Trigger 2 lagged on the On8, which is totally disappointing, and you can play all these games smoothly on the Redmi Note 3. I have already made a gaming review on this On8, check the description below for the link. Apart from gaming on the interface, both phones are extremely snappy. I didn't face any kind of lag or hanging issue on the Galaxy On8, which is a good news actually if you are into this Samsung smartphone. Now in this quick speed test, as you can see, the Redmi Note 3 is ahead of the On8 on all the applications. The Snapdragon 650 processor is just amazing. There is hardly any other smartphone that can compete with the Redmi Note 3 at this price point as far as the performance is concerned. The next topic is the camera. Well, you know the specs. I just want to mention there is face detection autofocus on the Redmi Note 3, and also there is dual LED flash, whereas there is single LED on the On8. Here you get the camera modes. Both have their own set of features, but definitely the Samsung smartphone offers the most interesting and handy options for your camera. Now let me compare some camera samples. The left ones are from Redmi Note 3 and the right ones are obviously from Samsung On8. As you can see, the images captured by Note 3 are highly saturated, but there is less details. And the most disappointing fact is, under broad sunlight, there is still noise on the captured images by Note 3, whereas the Galaxy On8 performs really well. Let me show you a few more samples. Normally you will not notice the noise, but if you zoom in, you will actually see noise on subjects that are brightly lit. If you compare it side by side with another smartphone, you will surely not prefer the Redmi Note 3 for noise handling and details. In this image, I think there is less noise on the Note 3, and the Galaxy On8 as usual captured really sharp and detailed images. One thing I must admit, the autofocusing of Redmi Note 3 is much better. I think it's twice as fast, and the minimum focusing distance of the Galaxy On8's camera is, I think, not less than 1 feet, so you should actually maintain some distance in between the camera and the subject. The color recording of the Note 3 is really impressive, but I think On8 captures more natural and more accurate colors. The fine details are also worth noticing. I really don't see any noise on these Galaxy On8 captured images. Now let's check some indoor shots, and as expected, the On8 captures better images. The color recording is also more accurate. For example, look at these leaves. It's so saturated, the details are not showing clearly, and obviously there is much more noise. Let me show you one more image captured under poor lighting condition, and you will see that the lines here are totally smudged on the Note 3. So in the camera department, the Samsung Galaxy On8 is the big winner. These are some front camera samples, and no need to mention, On8 captures wider and brighter images. The color recording is also better. In addition to that, there is also a front camera flash. Hey, what's up guys, this is Shukesh and you are watching a video comparison in between the all-new Galaxy On8 and the Redmi Note 3. Hey, what's up guys, this is Shukesh and you are watching a video comparison in between the all-new Galaxy On8 and the Redmi Note 3. As you can see guys, the autofocusing of the Redmi Note 3 is really awesome. It's much better than that the On8, and the macro focusing distance of the On8 is also not good. I think at least 1 feet distance you should maintain in between the camera lens and the subject. Now, just like photos, the Redmi Note 3 captures highly saturated videos, and the noise is also there, but it's not that much visible. The details, the dynamic range is of course better on the Samsung smartphone. You are watching the video, so you decide. I suggest you to watch this part in 4K. The next topic is the battery. Though you have a huge 4050 mAh battery on the Note 3, 33 mAh on the On8, I think the battery performance is very close. In fact, in gaming or continuous uses, the Galaxy On8 actually offers slightly better battery and heat management. Both phones offer 1.5 to 2 days on normal to heavy uses. Well friends, we are at the end of this comparison and I hope that I have cleared your doubt. It's a simple decision, just get the Note 3 for hardcore gaming, for camera multimedia by the Samsung Galaxy On8. Well, that's all in this review. Thanks a lot for watching guys. The full in-depth review on the Galaxy On8 is on the way, so make sure you are subscribed. You can check the description below for the link. That's all for now. This is Shukesh Banik signing off. Have a nice day guys.